Had a Switch for a while. Can you guys hear the game and stuff? I'm trying to bug fix because I'm trying to find a way so I could hear the game. And you guys can hear the game. Hello. Can you guys hear the game? Can you guys hear it? You guys can hear me? Everything's working right so far, right? Maybe, sorta, kinda. Okay. Yeah, it does say that the audio on this game is way short, so let me bring that up. Is that better? Because I can't hear the game, and I'm gonna try to see if I plug my headphones into the console if I'll be able to hear it. But I just turned the game capture audio up, so okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna try something, and then we'll see if you can still hear it. Okay, that turned all the game audio off. All right, well, shit. You're more than welcome. Okay, so if I plug my headphones into the thing, the game capture doesn't work. So I can't hear the game. Let's see. How's everyone doing today? Good? Interesting. Eating Mexican? Why would you eat a Mexican person? That's horrendous. Why would you do that? Does that do anything for me? Not really. So apparently the Nintendo Switch just sucks, I guess, is what I'm finding out. And it cannot transmit audio through both its HDMI port and its audio port at the same time. Which is kind of dumb. Kind of dumb, not gonna lie. So I wonder if... Do you guys know by any chance if the Nintendo Switch controller has a port on it that you can plug for audio? Don't think so. That one looks like it has one. Because it just sounds like... It sounds like Nintendo hates everybody. It's the way it sounds. Okay, they do have some. I'll probably end up just having to buy one of those later. Because that seems to be the only way you could do it, because the Nintendo Switch, because Nintendo decided, apparently some do, some don't, because like I have the controller that it comes with, and this does not have an audio jack, because it's just a holder for the little Joy-Cons. But apparently if I go and get a controller later, which I'm planning on doing when I go to buy beer, because I'm nearly out of beer, that it should work if I get the right controller. Then I should be able, because that will go through a USB port, and I should be able to hear the audio that way, and it still should transmit through the HDMI to the computer. But in the meantime, Paige wanted to be here, but she's got a wedding, so... But, so which is why we're playing this and not Pokemon. But I haven't played my Switch in a long time. I've had a Switch, so my company back in the day, my last company I worked for, gave me a huge bonus because I went, in hindsight, it was really bad for my health, but I went way above and beyond, and that is like a combination birthday present. They said, take the company credit card. He's like, go fucking put $1,000 on it. My boss, he was kind of shady like this. My boss's boss, but he's like, we got to thank you somehow. And he's like, I can't put you in for a bonus because management will shut you down. But he's like, go take the fucking company credit card on it. And he's like, go put like $1,000 worth of shit on it. Okay. And he's like, then just write it up as food. And he's like, I'll approve it and we'll send it through and we'll get it through that way. And I'm like, okay. So I went and I bought a Switch. So... I mean, he was a real fucking dick, actually. My boss was, so. So, yeah, but what do you do? God dang it. Why can't Nintendo just make stuff work? Why does Nintendo just suck? Everything's basically just like Nintendo sucks. It's like the Nintendo Switch is terrible. Like they could have done this and it wouldn't have been hard to do, but for some reason they didn't. Well, good. But remember, Charged isn't convicted yet, so you're not out of the woods. So. Damn it. Well, I don't want to play the game if I can't fucking hear what's going on. Because I won't fucking know what's going on. But... Son of a bitch. At least it's working. We haven't dropped any frames or anything yet. Or anything cool. This is more just of like a test. To see if anything works. But... Yeah. Yeah, but, you know... It doesn't matter, though, in the end, Femboy. Like, until they actually get, like, convicted of something, I wouldn't count your chickens before they hatch, because I know tons of people that get charged for stuff and they walk away. It's just how it is. That's still really shitty, though, what happened to you. It's... Fucking people nowadays are awful. Well, anyways... How's everybody doing? Good? Potentially? That's fair. You can fucking avoid those people now. You got that going for you. You really have that going for you, which is good, because don't let people fucking treat you like shit. Some people are gonna be mean, but like, basic human decency is something everybody should have, no matter what position they're in. Everybody should be treated like they're a basic fucking human being. And even that is really hard to do for some people. Because I've been there before. I've been there. I've been treated like shit for people for no reason. People you would do just about anything for. And some people just, that's who they are. And all you can do is avoid them. Yada yada. Not much you can do. God, this pisses me off so much, though, that I worked so hard to make this fucking work. And I have to go buy fucking shit to make it work. That's an easy fix, though. That's a pretty damn easy fix. I can't complain too much. So. And besides, I should get a controller anyways, because this thing's fucking uncomfortable. This thing sucks. But, yeah. Hey, I'm always happy to help. I mean, I'm a shitty person, but I am also a good person. I've done a lot of really shitty things that I have to make up for in this life. But, some days, bad stuff just happens. Some days you do bad stuff. Some days bad stuff happens to you. But, tomorrow's a new day. And you just gotta take it one step at a time, and you just try to learn from it. You try to be better. So, you always are just trying and striving to be better. It's all we can do in this world. Everyone's fucking human. Everybody can make mistakes. You say that, but I've done some. I had to for most of them. Some of them was me making a bad choice, but a lot of the stuff I had to, and I have done some pretty unspeakable things. But you just learn from it. You move on. You try to be better. You try to be better. And it's all you can do. It's all you can do. There's DLC for this game already? Oh, I'm poor as shit, too. Only got 0 rupees. God dang it. But I just try to be a good person. That's the thing. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way, but you try to be a good person anyways. So, try to be. But I figured I'd test this out and see if it works and maybe start playing the tutorial a little bit. I wasn't going to get into it because me and Mike have a stream here at noon, but I figured I'd sit down and try to set it up, and it doesn't let you fucking start doing anything until you start streaming. Not all of the shit works in OBS. But what do you do? What do you do? You crack a beer about it. That's what you do. 1 second. But how's everybody else's life going? I don't want to end the stream and bring it back to start up a whole another one, because you really can't, but gonna have a beer. Why not? Why not? It's good times. But what do you do? What do you do? But you guys all know I have a Switch and everything now, which is good. It's been a couple months. Oh, boy. Okay. How's everybody doing? Doing well? Man, I wish that they made the Switch a little better. Only me? It says there's 2 people. It could just be updating, but it says there's 2. Somebody's just lurking. That's okay, though. Somebody's just lurking in the chat. That's okay. I like one-on-one. Getting to know people. It's always good. It's always good to get to know people. Talk about everything. Get everything all working out, you know? I like to learn about my subscribers. I like to know them all on a personal level, which is like, you know, why I can be like somebody hasn't been in the chat for months and they come back and I'm like, "How's it going? How have you been?" you know? And I kind of like that I'm small enough to do that still, but play Ocarina of Time. I got to get Ocarina of Time. I still got to set my Switch up for online cuz that's like the last Zelda game that I played. Unless you count the fucking Minish Cap, which was a fucking terrible terrible Legend of Zelda game. The fucking Minish Cap would have been the last one that I played, and that was like a was that I don't remember if it was a DS game or the one before it. But Ocarina of Time is on the list. I haven't played this one yet though, and it got recommended to me. So we're gonna play through this at least for a little bit first, so I can familiarize myself with the controls again, because it's been months since I've played the Switch. But I gotta buy a new controller because right now I can't hear any game audio at all. Because it turns out the Nintendo Switch was designed like garbage, to where it can only export audio one way. I know, it's stupid. So, um, which means on the stream, in order for you guys to hear it, it has to go through the HDMI cable. But if I plug my headphones into the um, aux port on the Switch itself, it cuts out the fucking audio from the console, because the HDMI port, the Royal Fleet well, there you go, man. Just make sure you could pass a bunch of mental exams and criminal backgrounds and stuff. That's all right. I'm pretty sure after training here for the new job, I'm gonna go see what the U.S. military can offer me. By the way, Aquastar, welcome. Good to see you as always. How have you been? How have you been, sir? I hope well. I hope quite well. But so now I gotta figure out how much one of those fucking Switch controllers costs that has the fucking shit on it. You know what I mean? Oh, and my Austro-Hungarian uniform's coming. It's gonna be here in a couple weeks. I've been pretty good. I got a new job, obviously, working for the government. Can't say what I'm doing for the government, but I'm working for the government again. It's one of those type of government jobs. Trying to get all the streams back up to taste here. I bought a new knife the other day. It showed up, so the Discord people got a taste of it. It's probably my favorite, the best combat knife I think the U.S. has ever made. So, in my opinion, and by combat knife I mean knife that has one purpose, and that's killing people. Not like the K-bar, which is a utility knife, but everyone says it's a fighting knife, which, yeah, it can be. But, like, it's a utility knife. It's a knife that you can use it for fighting, but you're going to use it for a billion other things before you use it for fighting. But the knife that I bought is probably the best U.S. actual like combat knife, like for fighting. It has one purpose, and it's killing people. So I've been looking for one for a long time, and it wasn't really the one that I wanted, but I'll eventually get the model of it that I wanted. But they're kind of pricey because they haven't made them for forever. But yeah. Has anyone else got everything good? Femboy, how's your camera project going? And what have you been up to, Aquastar? Oh, it's restored now? Fuck yeah. Well, does it work really good? I hope it works good. I'm a fan, anyways. I've always liked old fucking technology and stuff because I have a very mechanical brain. I like looking at something and being like, well, this is what's fucking going on inside of it. So I've always liked like cameras and phonographs and like old shit like that. So good luck on the K31 bags. You'd probably be better off popping onto eBay and seeing if you could find a couple originals. Even if they're a little beat up, they'll still work if you're just planning on shooting it, you know? Well, I fucking hope that thing takes amazing pictures. So, there was a guy that we did, he's one of the German representatives in Parliament, but he lives here in the United States. But he goes to Europe quite a lot, and he's still like in the process of emigrating to the United States. And his name's Jorg, and he has a bunch of old cameras. That's his thing too. He has tons of old cameras. So when we were out filming the movie, Reveille, he was out there with all of his like old cameras, taking like vintage pictures of shit, and like filming on an old like 1930s fucking camera that only can film for like 8 seconds and stuff. And it's just neat. That shit. It's so cool. I wish I knew more about cameras and photography. I wish I wasn't so fucking poor growing up so I could learn a lot more cool shit, and I probably wouldn't have to fucking work as hard as I do if I had more opportunities as a young child, but I didn't because I was poor and abused. And but man, is all that stuff just so fucking cool. I love shit like that. And people's passions for things like that is always just so cool to see their eyes light up when they fucking talk about it and stuff, because I can learn something and they could tell me about something they're passionate about, which is just amazing. I could sit there and listen to people for hours. Like when Paige talks about music and stuff like that, I'm not a super big music person. Um, but when she talks about music, it's amazing. She's so interested in it, and I can learn about all the different instruments and how they all work and stuff like that, and like how to stand in proper form and how to like get extra air out of yourself to like play an instrument. It's all cool shit, and I love that. So depends what you're looking for and what environment you're planning to sleep in. Um, for bed rolls and stuff. Because there's a lot of like good inflatable ones, there's a lot of like foam ones, and a lot of it is like personal preference. It's like, what do you like the best? How much support do you have? How much weight do you want to carry? There's a lot of stuff you have to factor because one of the heaviest things you're going to carry is your sleep system. Um, so there's a lot of factors that go into picking the right sleep system for you. I'm actually a big fan of the American sleep system, which is it's a foam mat that rolls up. Some of them are inflatable, or they like are accordion fold. The older ones roll up half-inch like piece of foam, and it rolls up, and you can strap it right down to your bag. They have these like ones that like accordion fold up now, so they pack a lot easier, and they don't try to fucking unroll when you take them off. They stay folded as like a mattress, and then it's just a big series of like sleeping bags that are different insulation levels, and you could take layers out or put layers in based on how hot or how cold or how wet it is, you know, and that's the whole thing. And it doubles as a shelter because the outermost bag is like waterproof but breathable, and has a screen over the head, so you can be totally zippered into your bag and just sleeping on this foam mattress, and it's just a little cocoon you can roll around in, which I like. So it's not so bad. It's not so bad at all. Fair. Still needs to be warm. Get a fucking wool blanket then. Fucking wrap yourself up in that sumbitch. I got like 70 wool blankets. It's so behind helmets. It is the thing that I have the most of. Surplus wool blankets. How do I like Isanzo? I fucking love Isanzo. Isanzo is amazing. We could probably actually even like switch to that while the stream's going. I just gotta move some cords around. Oh, not yank my headphones off my head. Here, 1 second. Yeah, I think it's the best out of the three too, because it works. So obviously this stream's gonna get deleted, obviously, unfortunately, because now it's not fun. But hey, that's alright. Wow, there's actually a lot of people on. For right now anyways, there's a lot of people actually for oh, I suppose it's Saturday, never mind. Ooh, I love clams. What are you gonna make with the clams? Chowder? Oh, that's right, I forgot. Dial the audio back. How's that? Better? Because the Switch is really quiet for some reason, but the Xbox is really loud. Oh, fair, fair. I gotta try to make some chowder. Going on a photo walk later, what are you gonna take pictures of? Just anything and everything? What are you gonna be taking some pictures of out there? Anything that tickles your fancy? Oh, god damn it. There you go. Out in the streets. The mean streets. God damn it, I whiffed it. That one's pretty good. There we go. Ah, god damn it. What do you do? This stream will have to like end abruptly too, because I gotta go do the thing with Mike on Mike's channel, which we were reviewing some auctions for surplus guns, and because normally the prices are terrible, and the market is just shit, and everyone's paying too much for guns. But like, so far today, people were getting some good deals, and it was actually kind of nice to see for one. There you go. Oh, god damn it. What's a fair? Maybe it's a cult. Oh god. Why did I spawn here? Help! I'm trapped. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna lose points. I gotta redeploy. So what's a fair? Am I missing something, or is this just a cultural difference? Oh, a fair. Okay, so over here, that would be spelled F-A-I-R. And it's got like rides and stuff, like the county fair. I could see that though. That would make sense. That must be a cultural thing. They're gonna get someone? Oh, that's the barbed wire. Fairs are always fun, though. Bot killed you. Well, we've all been there. We're all human. Remember, femboy. Remember the I shouldn't say lecture. The words of advice I gave you, you know. Don't take people too seriously, because you're going to be treated like shit your whole life. But don't let it stop you from trying to be the best person you can be, you know? Hopefully I get some grenade kills. I need those. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Fuck yeah. Did I really kill that guy from that far away with a Beretta? That's dirty. I'm gonna hit somebody with a shovel. Batson guy's camping there. Not doing too hot in this match, but I got some grenade kills. That's the last thing I have to do on this whole class, and I'm done. I'm halfway there. Oh, I got another grenade kill. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Ah, I was doing so good there. Doing so well for a second. That's gonna hurt. That's fair. The Carcano's a good rifle. I like the M95 more, and you can't see mine, but it's behind my laundry there because my dryer's broke in my building. But it's back there. My M95's back there, and I have probably the prettiest M95 you'll ever see. Things like mint. For being 130 years old, the thing's gorgeous. Okay, you use some help there, buddy. There you go. Did a nice thing for that man. Bandaged him up so he could die somewhere else. That's gonna hurt again. People like the officer class because it's the easiest to get points on. Because, like, you get points just for doing your job. That's the thing. I don't like the officer class. I play as the marksman the most, and then my second most played class is the mountaineer. Because I like how fast they move. Something about sprinting, like you're just so... Motherfucker. Guy, you gotta kill yourself so you can get out of here and stop letting people spawn here. That's a terrible fucking place to be. The Carcano's a fucking great rifle, though. I will say that. I hate how they say you can't reload them though in this game. That's a problem I have about this game is you can't reload the Carcano or the M95 because it's an end block. When you very clearly can. I've done it. You just push a button in the front of the trigger. The M95, as long as you pull the bolt back and you... Well, the thing is it's because it's gritty. The bolt is gritty. It's a gritty gun. By design. Chinese PLA weapons, first thing I'd recommend is a Mosin Nagant. Obviously. I love the Mosin Nagant. It's one of my favorite rifles. So, the M95, the Austrian M95 is actually my actual favorite rifle. Single favoriteest rifle is the actual M95. But, It's fucking... It's good, though. I love... The Carcano, the 6.5 round was great at the end of the 1800s when they were adopting all these things. It's so good. And Mosin is the actual, like, double World War champ, so... Well, yeah, that's the cool thing about the Carcano is the Carcano gets faster and smoother as you use it, but it's also worn out. That's kind of the problem with it. When it's brand new, when your Carcano is like refurbished, but some of them are, like the one I had, my M41 Carcano, which is the best Carcano. If you have to get a Carcano, the M41 is the cream of the crop when it comes to Carcanos. You can run it fast. You just gotta want it. But it's got a long throw. It has a 90-degree rotation. It's got what today would be considered a pretty anemic cartridge. It's borderline intermediate. Even it's a kind of anemic cartridge. But like for the era, it was ahead of its time. And the Carcano was great for Italy. I won't say it's a bad rifle. It's a fantastic rifle for the people that were adopting it because they could make it. It was a simple, rugged, reliable gun that they could make. And that's what made it a fucking great rifle. And so you don't run into the problem like you had with the Greeks, where all of their guns were made in Austria, you know? And stuff like that, so the more you use it, the more you master it. And the Carcano is actually one of those guns where it gets better, actually, as you wear it out. It eventually will cross that hump and start to not work, but as you use it and you wear it in a little bit, it gets to be a much nicer gun. So, and there's also some things you can do to help it, like the little groove that the ejector runs in. You can polish that. You can take, like, very, very fine, like, and a Q-tip and like polishing paste and like polish that thing to like a mirror shine, and the bullet runs so much fucking faster because it's just a gritty fucking machine mark and it's all tooled in there and you can see the tool marks. That's why Carcanos feel so gritty. If you polish that little groove that runs along the whole bolt body, you can get the Carcano to feel very slick because it's obviously that pin isn't riding on a gritty surface then as it passes by. It's riding on a very smooth finish. But Mike's just about ready, so we'll reconvene after that stream and see if I can get the Switch to work. So that's the plan anyways. So stay tuned. And I'm gonna go be on Mike's stream now. Feel free to join over there, you guys, and all the other good shit. So I'll see you here in a bit.